Hello one for the day 2 recap of Expedition League. So, day 2 pretty much was an interesting one. We finally switched our build out of Holy Flame Totem, which is really good because that skill falls off endgame very quickly. And we pretty much went to Freezing Pulse. So we got the Soul Mantle. Someone in my chat had a 5-link harvest, so they just 5-linked this for me. We pretty much revamped the whole entire character. And besides the flasks are a mess. But pretty much all my gem links are not even thought out yet. The only gem link that is correct is my 5-link, but it's not really correct either. So pretty much I bought 2 new wands. There wasn't really any in the market. I was trying to get one with an open suffix to the craft crit on it eventually when I get the bench mod. But pretty much both of my wands, all I searched for was increase cold damage percentage, add blank to blank cold damage to spells, and projectile speed, just for the totems. Both of them have that. One, I think it was this one. Yeah, this one has 3 suffixes. This one has 2. This is the only one that had 2 suffixes on the market when I bought these for under 5 KS each. And like right now, it's still my cast damage taken, void spear, and increased AoE. This is probably not the best one. You probably want more of a defensive layer. It's just this was from when I was trying to do the Forbidden Rite build, so I just kept it in there because I didn't feel like changing it at the time. And the other one, it's like a Flame Dash with Arcane Surge, just for now. Pretty much the wands are huge. They add about a 1.5k damage each, so they're definitely worth upgrading. Helmet, life, mana, resistance. That's all the helmet's for. And it has an open prefix, which doesn't really do anything. Like you can see here, like a frostbite for cursing. Hold on. Multi-totem to eventually go into here whenever I can get this the right colors. And this random spell totem, I don't know why. Necklace, it's pretty much a dex. I needed a lot of dex on this build. Ideally, I would want the dex instead of the intelligence one. It's just the only thing on the market I can find that was super cheap, so I went for it. It's pretty much on here just for dex, life, resistance. Both of the Kikizaki rings are mainly just to counteract the Soul Mantle. Boots, 30% movement speed, life, resistance. Belt, a lot of life, and mana resistance. Gloves, these were the last things I bought at the end. I got this for like 15 chaos, but pretty much they're a temple mod, increased damage with hits against chilled enemies, and pretty much you always chill enemies with your freezing pulse. So it's nice to have on there. Nice life roll, mana, and open suffix to craft whatever resistance I need after I kill Kataba. And this flask we don't talk about. And also right now I 5-link, it's increased crit strike increased crit strike damage, so I both increased crits on here. Added cold pen, and freezing pulse. Ideally, I probably would drop the increased damage because the 108% increased crit strike chance is pretty big. Because alone, that skill adds. So we're at 32% right now. Without this on, we drop down to 18. So you definitely do need it. So I would drop this for a multi-totem if I got this to be 2 green, 2 blue, and a red. And it was a 6-link, I would add hypothermia in there. But like right now I'm just loving random gems. Like this is all stuff from the Forbidden Rite character. It's just super expensive. So I'm just going to level these level 20 and just sell them off. But pretty much, I'm level 70 right now. I'm still not even done with Act 9 yet. Mainly because even with 18 hours in, it's mainly because I've been doing a lot of other side stuff. I did all the expeditions in every act. I've been doing... we went through all the Sulfite and Delve. I cleaned out every single heist I had. Plus, I bought a bunch of new ones. I had to go through and clean those two out. These were on my way to finish Act 9. But pretty much I went through a lot of heists, got a bunch of people leveled up, and I made a massive amount of currency doing heists though. About the 2 hours I spent doing heists, I probably made around 80, 90 chaos. Just from doing, you know, the amount of amulet or belts, amulets, and rings that those were dropping, let me keep doing chaos recipes nonstop, plus natural drops. So at the end of the stream, I converted all my chaos into an exalt, just to have split like that. Because the next upgrades I want to make to this build is what I'm hoping to get done. Is I want to get the Coward's Trail, I think it is, or Legacy, whatever it's called. I want to get that belt on. That will give me, so then we'll always be on low life, so we can take Painted 2 for 30% more damage. I want to get that upgraded. The necklace is like 4 or 5x right now, so that's really expensive. I want to get a 6 link, but that's probably around 4 or 5x also. I want to get Maven's helmet, but that's whenever Maven dies, and that's when we can go to the rings. Because once Maven dies, we drop these rings. My hatred will move over to the essence form. So then we reserve no mana. So then we can run Clear Mind for 40% more damage. So there's a lot of damage on this build missing. It's just it needs things like gear to come to the game. Like 40, like 70% damage missing already. And there's more still to come. Skill tree. It's pretty much the standard tree, to be honest with you. Nothing new, nothing changed. It's the exact same skill tree I played in Ultimatum League, I think it was, when I played Totem build. But pretty much your mana, life. Right now I'm going to get this skill point. This is my next level for the dexterity, movement speed. Damage, you have your first snow over here. It's still Ancestral Bond, your mana. Like, you don't even need Arcane Surge. Life, resistance, crit. Since crit now is a little bit bigger, it's harder to get now, so that's why I took the crit a little bit earlier than I normally would have. You know, your Mind Over Mana, your defensive layer. This will be our 4th lab also to get our Divine Guardians. You know, the second first snow. Cast speed, your crit, life, self-flagellant, more mana regen, spell damage, crit, your cold damage, arcane will. Like, pretty much my next point is I'm going to put a point down here. Then after that, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to get the cast speed up here. If I ever, this is when I ever get Maven's Helmet, I'll get these 2 points. Whenever I get the belt, I get this point. And we're just going to shoot down this way. Get the Elemental Focus. Get the crit. Life. Dex. Cast speed. So there's like a lot of points still missing. And then once I get all that done, that's when I'll probably go ahead and start trying to get the Cluster Jewel in. And then also I need to get oil so we can anoint the... I forgot what I did lastly. There's something about cold somewhere down here. And then right now, labs, I've only done 2 labs. Lab 3 is going to be endurance charge, power charges. And then lab 4 is more Mind Over Mana defensive layer. Just want to get a quick update. We've no raw exalts yet. Pretty much it's still the same. I've just been building these up because I don't use her that often. I can easily convert all of this into him. But no books yet. I've only found the 1 book so far. But like, I got one of these to drop, and I used it once, and it actually gave me these on there. So it looks like whenever you use these, it adds more. It has the these things to them, and like some like a big stack, like 160 at once. But the problem is I don't use Grand Order. I want this one, Black Scythe. So right now I'm just trying to build up so I can get by this right now. So once we can buy this, that's what I'm going for. So I can re-roll the little guy over here. And just keep going with him. Like, he's by far my favorite one to roll. And I've heard a lot of people are getting a lot of chaos from him also. For him, it's bubblegum currency. Let me show it quick. Let's go to query. I'm just going to show it quick like how the build is right now. You do notice the damage difference from last league to this league. It's pretty noticeable. We'll do Gwen right here. But yeah, same thing without multi-tome. Put your totems down and they just kill everything super quick. We have 2. Oh, immune to cold we cannot do in this build. And sure. But yeah, it does take time. Without multi-totem, it takes a lot of time to ramp up your abilities. Once you get going, no, they can kill everything pretty quick. And they kill while you just loop. Oh, yeah, it is. But yeah, let's hope for a little bit more. I'll definitely, on the next stream, we'll get the maps. And we can start doing map showcasing, which will be related to see where this build's at. And I'll have no problem with resistance. Like my fire res, I can fix that real easy with the amount of open, like I don't need lightning res in this one. I don't need cold and lightning. It's just that's how they were when I bought them. Now I'm just waiting until I kill Katava to fix them. But yeah, you see it clears very quickly. Multi-totem would be a massive upgrade to this build. It's just a pain in the ass to get the colors on it. Because I think when I was trying to color it, I was always off by one color every time. I was always missing the red or the green. But yeah, it's a quick build. Build still plays normal. Build has a lot of work still to go for damage-wise. But it'll get there eventually. Just want to get a quick update before I gotta go to work. And then we'll be starting to do the I have more days off, so we're going to start actually pushing really quickly. See you soon. My goal for the next video is I want to have, well, BM maps, which won't take long at all. Maps, I want to have lab 3 done. We're going to have, I want to get all the white tiers at least pushed out, so we're done with chaos recipe. I'm hoping to hit yellow tier map. It just depends how easy does Conquer spawn. What luck do I get on the corner maps? There's a lot of stuff that goes into being lucky. Because right now, I only seen 2 maps. But we'll see. A lot of stuff we still need to play with. See how it's going to go this league. Just wanted to give a quick update real fast before with this video. What the change and everything. I'm hoping also in next video I fix all my flasks. We actually have real flasks on there. I just been saving a bunch of different flasks. I've been finding like all the unique ones. And I'll actually go through these and figure out what I need to put on my build to make it better. Most likely I'm probably going to have Sapphire, 1 Divine Mana for now, a Divine Life, maybe 2, Quicksilver. I might still run Diamond just for at least some type of crit. Maybe a Jade. No, not sure. I probably want Quartz for the phasing. It's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe 5. Or 5. So probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably these 5. I just gotta roll them. Go into Beastery. Figure out in here what we're gonna put on them. So that's more in the next video. So I don't think I even have Beast yet, really. Let's see. Like we have helmets, body armors. We have staunching, heat, douse. So probably do like maybe we'll do 1 with staunching on it. Probably 1 with heat. Curing on 1. Oh no, warding probably on 1. We don't need warding actually. We'll figure it out. More stuff to go. Probably my usual enduring, bubbling, my normal setups. But just want to get a quick update. And also, I forgot to mention last video, I helped Alara in this video. Because you need the crit from Alara now more than ever. So Alara is really good. And I'm still doing Brian Keene and whatever in here. Because it really doesn't matter to upgrade them, to be honest. Which one you take. Probably unaffected by Burning Grounds, probably one of the better ones. when you get to mapping. Or like, you know, a chance to avoid bleeding is really good. Reduce chaos is also very strong. There's a lot of good ones in here. I'm not sure yet which one we're going to go with. It's just, you know, I'm not even done maps yet. Just because I'm not messing around I've been doing. But the next video, we definitely will be pushing everything. Should have a lot better content to show you guys. More upgrades, hopefully. And I'm working on my actual build still. That's sort of where some of my currency's been going lately. Like maybe around 10, 15, like almost 20 chaos. I'm just trying to do 2 builds at once, so it is hurting a little bit. But the exalt should go to this build to get the belt today. But if anyone has any question about the build, put in the description below. Come follow me on Twitch. We'll be streaming a lot starting tonight. So once tonight hits, I start my vacation from work for a week. So we're going to be streaming a lot. Come stop by if you have any questions. Tell me how your builds are going. I'm pretty sure everyone watching this is much farther than I am if you're on the PC. And I hope you all see you in the next video. And thank you for stopping by.